We're going to be doing a Pokemon Champions giveaway. I'm going to select 2 winners from my comments and subscription list, and basically they're going to get a premium battle pass and a starter kit bundle to help people get into Pokemon Champions. Now that being said, like I said, you have to subscribe, comment, and like, and by April 7th, we will select a winner. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So today, we're gonna go over a Mega Salamence build that I have been testing, and overall, I like it. This deck is hyper offensive and super strong, and I would recommend it if you guys want something as smooth as this. Hopefully, this is gonna be one of the first builds that I play once Champions is released. Now, that being said, let's go over the team composition. So right here we have Mega Salamence with the Aerialate ability, which turns the normal type moves into flying type, and it just hits like a truck. And then the moves we have to pair with it is a Draco Meteor, Tailwind, Hyper Voice, and Protect. So Tailwind, you're gonna make everything go super fast in your team, and you know, we have Draco Meteor to deal with the dragons, and that's going to be the strongest hitting dragon move that we have in general. We got Hyper Voice to hit double for flying, and then overall it's basically a timid. We went plus special attack and minus attack, of course. That's the timid ability, and you know, went all in on special attack, speed, and what do you call it, special defense. And overall it hits like a truck, and it's super offensive. And yeah, next up we're gonna move into Ursaluna. Ursaluna is just in here because it's a monster, it's a powerhouse, you know, with the ability Guts, and then the Flame Orb pairs well together. Facade is hitting for massive amounts of damage. Even if it hits last, you know, it does have really good bulk here, and you know, it's surviving a lot. It's typing, it's ground and normal, so that's actually really good. Ground typing, you know, resists a lot that's in the metagame right now, and you know, this Ursaluna is one of my favorite builds. Of course, we have a way to swap into Trick Room, right? But this is more of a plan B, because like, if everything's, you know, working in our favor, we really don't have to rely on Trick Room. Trick Room could be one of those last game situations, but then again, you know, to each their own. We do have a Adamant Nature where you do get plus attack and minus special attack. We went all in on HP and attack, and you know, 4 extra on special defense. And overall we have Facade, Headlong, Rush, Earthquake, and Protect. Headlong has won me so many games just because it has that 120 attack, and it's insane. Earthquake is really good in this team. We are running Protect, and Rotom has Levitate, so it really pairs really well with everything that's going on here. Next up we have Incineroar, the GOAT himself. But this time we are running a more like offensive version of this Incineroar. Now hear me out. I know what everybody is saying. Usually it's like a careful, more of a support, but no, I wanted this to be a little bit more on the offensive side because people don't see this coming. And giving it max attack on Adamant and giving it HP like the Ursaluna, it just hits like a truck. And overall, you know, the Dark Throat Chop just comes in clutch. You know, for the Gengars, Shinista, anything, like really that's like a ghost, Basculina, it's just insane. We got Fake Out, Standard, we have U-Turn to swap out to Ursaluna, so we could, you know, get into our Flame Orb super quickly. And then we got Flare Blitz because, you know, it's one of the strongest fire moves that, you know, Incineroar could learn. Next up, we have Rotom Wash. I haven't really seen this in a while, but Rotom Wash is definitely a staple, a classic in teams in general. We're leading off with Hydro Pump, Thunderbolt, Will-O-Wisp, and Protect. We do have, you know, a Calm Nature, so we have strong special defense, and we went all in on HP as well. It has +4 attack, I mean special attack, and overall it's one of my favorite Pokemons. It's bulky, it's strong, it hits hard, and you know, we have an Aqua Berry as well. Levitate comes in clutch because you don't really have to worry about your ground moves over here. Next up we have Farigiraf, and we have the Throat Spray. So Throat Spray is just gonna give me a +1 on my attack, special attack, and pairing that with Hyper Voice and Psychic is super strong. We are running a Sassy Nature with 252 on special defense and 252 on HP, so we could survive more. And then, you know, overall that survivability is very important and, you know, clutch, and it just does so much damage across the board once it activates throat spray. And you know, I usually use this with a armor tail, like, you know, whenever fake out my opponent can fake out or anything like that too. So it's overall a good pick. It's safe and one of the best trick room setters. If Porygon 2 isn't legal, right, you know, this is going to be the next best thing, which is going to be the #1 trick room setter in my opinion. But yeah, nah, overall Farigiraf is super strong. Last Pokemon we have here is Shinista. This Pokemon is so strong. We have the Citrus Berry and the Hospitality. Hospitality is amazing. It has, you know, come in clutch, and it's one of the best support mons. You know, one of the best Pokemon that can set up, I think, second to Farigiraf. Trick Room, Rage Powder comes in so clutch when you can read any of fake outs or anything that's not going to be super effective, any ground moves, anything that doesn't affect Ghost. We have Life Dew to heal as well. We have Matcha Gotcha. Matcha Gotcha is super strong. Just overall, grass multi grass hitting move. It's just so strong, and we are running a relaxed nature with plus defense, minus speed, and you know, this is one of the more bulky variants, so this thing can survive. And overall, I'm pleasantly surprised with the, you know, with the spread on this Pokemon. It's just gonna be one of the Pokemons you're gonna be seeing a lot in the metagame, so be prepared for this Pokemon and no matter what. And yeah, that's gonna be it for the team, and let's get into the battles.